Hi guys! This video is all about how to set goals and actually achieving them. So in case you struggle with that, maybe my way of doing it can benefit you as well. So goal setting is something I always knew is kind of important, but I never thought it was important to me. Everything was already settled, like my studies, my work. I don't really had a goal besides just getting through with it. So I thought I just don't need a goal. And nowadays I know I was just too afraid to actually fully commit to it and just go for it 100%. So since 2020 wasn't really the best year for all of us, I think we can agree on that, my perspective towards my life and what I want to do with my life really changed. So in case you're curious about what my major happenings in 2020 were and what I learned from it, you can check out the video I linked up here. And for that special happenings and the learnings I got from it, I really want to turn my life around. And I really got into goal setting, especially since I joined the Lost Creators Academy and also met all those amazing people there. So this year I want to make my goals stuck. So to do that, I divided them into long-term, mid-term and short-term goals. And I also asked myself the question, why do I want to achieve this and how do I gonna achieve this? So first of all, I will give you my 4 biggest goals. The biggest and for me most important goal is to travel the world full-time and still earn like a decent income on the way. So why do I want to achieve this, especially in the middle of a pandemic? First of all, I wanted to travel since I can think of it. And 2 years ago, I first time really committed to my goals by traveling 4 weeks solo to Thailand. That was actually the best time of my entire life. The first time in my life I truly felt myself, or the closest to myself ever. I could do whatever I want, when I want, with whom I want, whatever. And I could really start to enjoy getting to know new people, getting to know people living in a complete different society, like they grew up in a completely different culture. I love food, so experiencing with food is one of my greatest passions. And also I don't want to speed through these countries. I really want to live there. I want to stay in several places for several weeks, months even, I don't know. I want to work there and not just working with video, which would be cool, of course. But also for me it's about the experience. Working on a farm, working like in a shop, working, I don't know, repair a boat, whatever there is to do. I just want to experience it all, because for me life is all about experiences. And also another reason to travel, especially in this pandemic, first, there are not too many people traveling, and that not just means that the tourist attractions are less crowded, but it also means that people who live in countries that are so dependent on tourism are now suffering, just getting into poverty or even are there. It is not easy, of course, but I want to help as much as I can. How am I gonna achieve this? The first one I already checked off my list, because that was to quit my job, which was kind of a big one, because I worked in this company for like 5 years, but I will be done with work by the beginning of March. I'm at the same time a bit sad to leave all my colleagues, but I'm so excited for this time to come. By the end of March, I will be done with all the paperwork that is necessary, so I can just leave this country, starting my trip in Europe and then head over to Southeast Asia. And then head over to Southeast Asia. So also I created a list of all the things I still have to do, but I already made an action plan with like a due date I have to be done with the tasks. My second goal is to monetize YouTube, or at least get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watching hours, which is necessary to do that. Of course first, which correlates with the first one, to get like a decent income, but the main reason I want to do it is because I love to share my experiences, I love to create memories, and I also love to put them into video, which is the reason you can find already a lot of vlogs on my channel. For me, rewatching those videos kind of extend the experience I had when I was in those places, and that is just the most amazing feeling. Having it on YouTube, I can watch it from all over the world. So in my opinion, you can achieve creative things when you get a creator audience. Like, I have a lot of plans already in my mind, but I think more doors open when you really put a hard work in and people will see it. That could also mean opening doors to work with amazing creators that otherwise would have never found you. And so that is how you can work on amazing projects, like creating stuff that you wouldn't have been able to. I just have so much in my mind I want to create one day, but I think it's still a long way, and I'm so desperate to enjoy this journey. But I just really think like connecting with a lot more people just makes the whole journey so much better. So how am I gonna achieve this? Basically, I made an action plan, like really a day-to-day plan. I want to create content to post 6 times a week on Instagram, 1 time a week on YouTube, and really want to give all of it into that. So I created a content plan for either photo ideas, video ideas, caption ideas, like just ideas I want to talk about. So even though I may get into a rut and have like a creative breakdown or something, I still have this list of ideas I can always get back to and create more stuff. Also, I have like scheduled days for filming, like I do right now. Then a couple of days in a week that are just there for editing. Sunday as my publishing day on YouTube. So I basically post 7 days a week just on different platforms. And so far, I stuck with it, and I'm so proud I did. So, in case you haven't noticed, there will be a new YouTube video up every week from now on, every Sunday at 4 p.m. Central European Time. My 4th goal, I think, is already really clear, like traveling 30 countries by the year of 2023. This not means I want to like speed through the countries, no. It's just a reminder that there is so much in this world to see. That I don't stuck in one place forever. Of course, for some days, some months and all that stuff, but I think I'm really not meant to live in just one place. How am I gonna achieve this? I think it's pretty clear. I just have to travel. My 4th goal was to create a health and fitness lifestyle, which means I wanted to be able to stuck with the Pamela Rife workout plans of 45 minutes without having all those breaks, without getting so much out of breath. I just lie down there on my floor and not being able to breathe anymore. And it would be one of my biggest goals to run 10k kilometers, and I made it to 5 kilometers after some weeks. I know it's really nothing, but for me I started with 1 kilometer, so you know how good I am with exercise. And why do I want this? Because also when I travel, I want to be that kind of person that goes to all those activities and is not too weak or too much out of breath. Like, I want to do those hikes to those high mountains to have the most amazing sunset views. I want to be able to fully embrace this travel journey, want to do all I can and not just lay in my bed all the time or getting hurt all the time. Of course, this can happen even though you're fit. But I just really want to live my life to the fullest and not just be weak or sick because I didn't take enough care of my body. How will I achieve this? I first of all did a 5 days detox plan in the beginning of this year. I also made a video about this, so this one's coming up soon. And also I work out now 4 to 6 days a week with my flatmate. We have like scheduled days for working out. It's easier for me like that to stick with it. Also, I do now meal planning every Saturday mostly. Then I go grocery shopping for the week, and then I'm just prepared to have healthy food, also healthy snacks at home, because when I get hungry I have no patience at all. So if you ever spend time with me, always give me food. I just grab whatever I can get to eat, and that's mostly something super fast, which is mostly some fast food, a pizza, whatever. And I just want to avoid it because there was a time I was super fit, I was working out all the time, eating healthy, and I had so much energy in that time, and I just want to have that back. So yeah, those were my goals for 2021. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I try to be as open as possible with you, and you now have the chance to follow my journey here on this channel. You can see yourself if I stick to my plans, to my goals, if I'm committed to it, and I will really be happy to have you here on my journey. I really hope you enjoyed this kind of video. If you did, please comment down there what are your goals, because as I said, I'm so interested in people's stories and I really want to hear what you have to say. Feel free to press the like button and to even put that subscribing button over there, because that will bring me just one step closer to fulfill my goals. If you're super curious about my journey, you can also activate the clock. It's weird, I really get used to saying that, which always was like the most cringe thing to do. So that was it from me. I'm so grateful for you and your support, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye!